Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Programming with a Purpose. Today I'll be discussing some of the highlights from WWDC24. As it was anticipated, it is going to be a big showdown for AI inside Apple devices and across all of its platforms. So Apple has introduced personal intelligence system, which means that all of your data and activity inside a device is being fed to the models that are present on the device to ensure privacy, and those models are then going to help you better use that device. For example, it is going to give you certain shortcut actions, suggestions, and enable you to do better search inside your images as well as all the text documents and text apps. So this is what the personal intelligence system means. So after that, let's dive into the AI intelligence, how it's built, and then we are going to understand how privacy is ensured. So it has a foundation model that is based on language learning models. If you do not understand this concept, I'm going to attach the link of a video here. You can go and check this out to understand about LLMs. So it is going to balance between size and accuracy. So we need a smaller size of model, which gives us the perfect accuracy that we want for language prediction, language generation, and image generation. So the three things that are important is basically specialization, which means that they should be highly specialized for the tasks that we want to perform. Their size should be small and their performance should be robust, which means that the time between giving them a query or a prompt and then getting the result should be very fast. Otherwise, they are going to become useless. So we are going to see that how Apple has addressed all of these concerns. So the first thing is basically how we are going to perform different tasks using it. So for that, Apple has performed fine tuning of the foundation model and use adapter, which is basically a combination of weights for different purposes. And those weights are then being input to that foundation model to be used for different apps and different situations, just like this image, which we have taken from WWDC24. To ensure a smaller size, compression of the model is done from 16-bit parameter model to less than 4-bit parameter model using quantization techniques that basically reduce the size of on-device models. Next, optimization of the model is done to get the best performance and the quickest response from query using speculative decoding, context pruning, and group query attention techniques. All of these things were applied to language models are then applied to image models as well using adapters for different styles and Genmoji, which is able to generate emojis on the run. So what if the models are very large and they cannot be handled by the device? So we need a private cloud compute that is developed by Apple to give you a safe environment to execute your code while presenting your data to it. So the first thing is the OS is very specific. All of the general purpose things are removed from it. It has a private cloud extensions that are basically safe to use inside that cloud, and they have an ML stack of their own, which means that you can basically deploy the models and use those. There is no persistent storage, so your data is never saved and is safe. And there is no remote shell that is provided to that cloud. So this is the picture of how you are going to send your data, perform all of those machine learning tasks, and get those results back. So next we are going to discuss about Genmoji, what it is. So emoji in normal cases is a simple string, but a Genmoji is an attributed string which is a rich text with graphics, and you can generate any type of interesting emojis and share it with your friends. Next comes the most important update, which is the Siri update. But first, let's dive into the overall architecture of Apple Intelligence. So you are going to see that Apple has provided on-device CPU, neural engine, and secure enclave to basically perform all of these tasks with good performance and size. And then there are in private cloud compute, there are server models which are safe to use and browse all of the data and perform all of the ML operations on it. Then we have personal intelligence systems, which contains all of the app intents, toolbox, semantic index, and on-device models with all of your foundation model, language, and image models. And then come the writing tools, image playground, and Siri on the top of it. So let's discuss about Siri, which is revamped in our iOS 18. So you can see here, Siri can now perform a lot of tasks on your behalf. How it's going to achieve that, we are next going to look into that. So you can browse the Apple website and look into all of these things. So Siri is now very intelligent and it can perform a lot of tasks across apps by using all of your personal data. So it is able to handle a lot of features using app intents, which is a framework that lets you define a set of actions for Siri with your custom application. So app intents and app entity are going to get you custom actions on the app, like you can copy text from one app to another, or you can simply search for a photo by providing its description using your voice or text. So it is a great time to be an Apple developer. There are many interesting features that are provided by Apple Intelligence, and I'm very excited to explore them in my next series of videos in some upcoming weeks. So if there is anything you want to add to this discussion, post in the comment section. Do not forget to like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Next, I'm going to discuss about the updates in the developer tools as well as Xcode in the WWDC24.